What's going on, guys? RC Syndicate here, and man, it has been a long time. What's up, guys? Hope everybody's been doing well. It has been a long time since we actually got behind the camera and looked at any kind of rigs. And, life, man. Life takes time. Life takes all the energy, and it is what it is. But enough about all that. Let's talk about what we got going on for this particular rig. So, for all of you who may remember, this rig right here it's come many different renditions, if you will. This used to be the Tacoma that we had for our class 1. I'll see if I can put that up here. This went to the Deadbolt and we competed, and then finally it's been stripped down and redone, and it's this guy right here. So this is going to be what we're going to be running for our 2026 comp season. Then just trying to figure out a few things, but it's finally starting to come along, and I feel like it's enough for we can talk about. So for the outside, very basic. This rig, like I said, you've seen it before, you'll see it again. Sticking with the G-Speed V3 chassis, that has not changed. Still on trail wheels, 1.9s. Proline trenchers, 4.75s. On the inside is Nebula RC 3D inserts. Check out Nebula RC if you guys need some 3D inserts. I've been running with these guys for a very long time. Great company, great supporters, great friends, really. So definitely check that out. But these are the same things that you've seen before. Tried and true cliffhanger body. Fun fact, I actually painted this one for my daughter. This was supposed to be pink. Clearly you see it's brown. I can't explain why it's like that, but yeah. So there's that. For some skill points, for our class 2 you require a minimum front bumper. So we got a front bumper up here, rear bumper in the back. No servo winch yet. Do have a little bungee recovery to help out. I'm still working on that. See if we're going to do a servo winch. Not entirely sure, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Got some Desert Lizard shocks on the inside. I ran on a droop. Again, you guys seen it before. Some basic brass bent links. I think I got these on Aiming. I believe I got these on Aiming. Or not Horizon. But anywho, waiting on brand new links to come from Hardcore RC Links. So these will be changed to titanium with a double bend in it. So waiting for that coming very soon. Still on AR-44s. Nothing's changed. You know me, I'm an Axial fanboy. AR-44s. Trill brass on the outsides for both front and rear. Let me pop this hood off, get this body off real quick so we can look underneath. Alright, now that we got the body off, excuse the dust. I've been running the crap out of this thing, just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. So currently we're here running the Mias transmission on it, and then running the Hobbywing Fusion Pro on that. Not too sure about this transmission yet. Currently right now I'm on a 9-tooth pinion, and I still feel like it's way too fast. Now one could say, well, at 2300 kV on a straight axle, heck yeah, it's gonna be fast. There's not enough reduction on that, but I was really hoping there'd be enough reduction here that would kind of slow it down. And I don't want to go into the ESC and take away the punch, because you want to have it all when you need it. So let's try and figure out there. Maybe an 8th tooth pinion, but honestly I have never gone lower than a 10-tooth pinion, so this is way lower than I'm normally into, but we'll see, because at the same time I say this one right here probably only has like 2 or 3 runs on it, maybe. This is going away. I'm going to be changing this to a Fusion Pro Elite, and this is going to be my first ever 4S comp rig, so I'm pretty excited about that. With that, we finally got a decent servo in here. I've been rocking the Power Hobby servo, I think 30 kg I believe, and I love Power Hobby servos. I think they're the greatest budget servo, way better than the Amazon Basics that we all threw in our rigs from like 2000, basically to like 2018 to 2020. But anywho, got a Reefs RC 888 in here, and we do have the pigtail in for 3S. And that's currently right now, because when we run 4S, we're going to go ahead and get that swapped in and have the 4S piggyback all the way through. And again, that'll be 4S feeding directly into the servo, and that should definitely wake it up. So pretty excited for that. 3S is definitely quick. 3S is definitely strong, at least on the bench. We haven't taken it out yet, so that's gonna happen for sure. But it's definitely moving, so pretty excited for that. So we'll see. Very excited to get these hardcore RC links in. I have that on the other hard body Jeep, and we'll show those on the upcoming video. But these I've had these for like a long time, these Delrin links and these brass links underneath. And brass is cool, you know. Brass was a thing that we ran really hard for the last couple years. I mean, still now with brass portals and whatnot, but really the craftsmanship that you get from hardcore RC link, and then also the brass that does just, I mean, as soon as you hit a rock, it stops. But the benefits that you get from having a little bit of weight down below, as well as a bend back here, kind of offset it. So you kind of like, you know, you kind of play that balance. But there she is. Nothing too crazy. Old rig. This rig right here is probably 3 years old, maybe even longer. Trying to do the math here. So she definitely squeaks. She has her bumps and kinks and all this kind of craziness going on here. But this is what we got going on for 2026. Well, guys, I appreciate you taking time. Again, I know it's been a while, but I appreciate you taking some time to sit down with me and just go over a few things. While I've been gone, we've acquired a is that a plethora, a whole crap ton, a lot, holy moly, I don't know what you want to call it, but we've acquired a lot of rigs, not just crawlers. So we definitely have a lot. So I'm very excited to show you guys, because although we haven't been making videos, I have not exactly not been busy, and not exactly not been buying rigs. So don't tell anybody that. That's between, you know, you and I. Don't say nothing about that. But yeah. So again, I appreciate you taking the time, and I'll see you on the next one. You guys be safe.